That is an awesome intro. So kudos and thank you to Mission Control Joanne Vocal for doing the support local video. So support vocal, support local. Happy Friday, Jet. How are you?
Happy Friday. I hope everybody's doing well because I am doing just fine. How about you, Mitch?
I know I'm
Mm,
doing great. I'm doing great in my virtual kitchen. So,
yeah, I can see.
but I can see that
I'm
you have a virtual call center background behind you.
it's a phone booth. I'm doing a
Oh,
Superman. Yeah, I'm gonna change it to Superman later.
or are you traveling through time?
Doctor Who.
We will save that talk though for Geekish Gan with the Geekish Gambina. So I think she's watching today. So hello, Crix.
Hello,
Thank you for
Chris.
watching. Yeah. So today we're continuing on our support local, and we are going to review one of our favorite foods that we've always been talking about, and we didn't think was entirely you could really cook at home,
Mhm.
right? We're talking about
Agree.
Persian food.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we have a special guest with Foodpreneur Friday. So we will be talking to somebody with a very inspiring local story. Her name is Rika Taylor, and she's going to talk to us about her business, Alex's Mom. So let's bring on Rika. Take it away. Yay!
Hi, Mitch. Hi,
Yay.
Jet. Happy Friday.
Hi,
Happy
Rika.
Friday to the team.
Welcome to the show. Happy Friday and happy ECQ Season 3, Week 2. So, how are you doing today?
Well, everything's fine down here, down south.
Wow, lucky for you, you have wider open spaces. And is ECQ still in effect there in the
Yes,
south?
yes. But we're reverting to MECQ come Monday.
Oh,
Jelly.
nice. Yeah. hmm
And you can exercise and walk outside.
Yes, as long as we have our masks on.
Oh, good for you. They recently banned exercising outdoors, right, Jet? So
Yep. That's
Oh,
why
that's, so you get to
Mitch
exercise
can
it.
Mitch can't run. I can't
yeah,
bike.
yeah, I know. Too bad. Good thing I can run in the parking lot in the condo. There's a parking lot, so I run like one round is about 100 meters. So
Oh,
it's
nice.
But that's not bad.
Hmm.
not bad at all. Yeah, I can still do my 5K a day, pretty much. So. So well, ECQ and pandemic, a lot of very inspiring stories. So despite the pandemic and everything, stories of adversity and flexibility and everything, and we feature our foodpreneurs as well to talk about that. So tell us about your business as well. That you deliver food to people who want to their fair share or taste of their kebabs and everything. Tell us about Alex's Mom and how it came about.
Okay, Alex's mom actually started in 2015, sometime
2015.
there. Yeah, I used to bake cookies because Alec wanted to join the school fair. He wanted to join the school fair and he wanted to sell cookies. So I was like, okay, let's do this. And then nawala siya. Nawala na yung Alec's mom. I kept on
Yeah.
flying from a flight attendant. And then the pandemic hit the world.
Oh.
Oh.
Diba?
So
The
you
travel
so
industry.
you're a flight attendant.
Yes.
That's where you kind of got all of this like international food and stuff, or
Yes. Yes. I love food. I love to eat. And I love trying to catch the taste. The taste of the food, the flavor of the food just by tasting it and by smelling it. I've
oh,
done it before.
Mm.
I've copied recipes before without actually seeing the recipe. And yeah. So far, so good. Nakokopya ko naman.
So you have like what you call a widow of the tongue. You know, widow musicians they just listen to it.
Yes,
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 yeah, true.
But you it's with the tongue. That's
yes,
great.
yes.
Yeah, kind of like Remy, no? They were Remy and Ratatouille is like
Yeah.
you just taste it. Maybe you have like a little rat out there pulling your hair when
Maybe
you're.
American.
So yeah, so first of all, the pandemic, yeah, has been very tough on travel. So tell us a story about what happened there. Which airline were you with, and then where were you? Like, when did you decide to go back home and everything? Were you? I hope you weren't one of those who were stuck abroad for a while and then had to come back home or anything like that.
No, thankfully, I work with Saudi Arabian Airlines. So, but I
Okay,
am based here in Manila.
I see. Okay, okay,
Mm.
So I arrived March 13. There were already announcements of lockdowns on March 16.
that's right. The March 13th is
Yeah.
2 or 3 days before the ECQ season 1, the
Yeah.
premiere. So.
The premiere, yeah.
Yes, I was already here. I was home. And then ECQ na.
Yeah.
So thankfully I didn't get stuck abroad.
Yeah,
Kasi diba,
thankfully. And didn't get
everything was
stuck abroad.
halted and nobody could go here and there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
that first run of ECQ was tough because people didn't know what we didn't know. Diba? We just thought
Mm-hmm.
that, oh my God, it's like people thought that you just breathe in air and then you'll get COVID right away and then direct ka
Yeah.
na to the ventilator. Back then,
I
it's
think
like,
that's what you all thought before.
yeah, that was and then at least over the next few ECQ seasons, it became different as well from it. No, so you were back home, and then so you had your food brand, Alex Mom,
Yes.
already. So doing cookies and everything. Why didn't you continue with the cookie line, or why did you decide to say, let me go with kebabs instead?
No, I did the cookie line for a while and
Okay.
then I realized the over ECQ version 1,
Yeah.
a lot of people pala don't know how to cook or don't have time to cook because of the work from home setup.
Yeah.
And then also, the products out there, they're really not accessible since restaurants are closed. Yung mga frozen lines, hindi pa lumalabas yan nung time na yan eh.
Yeah.
And
Mm-hmm.
I have yet to have a real authentic Middle Eastern Indian food na I can cook at home.
Yeah.
So, we were just doing it one time. Nagba-barbecue kami here sa house. I made kebabs. And then, somebody said, why don't you turn this into a business? So, I shifted. I tried it lang. I remember it was Pong Reyes.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, so Pong Reyes tried it
Yeah.
first. And
Oh,
then,
cool.
Adolfo, si Attorney Adolfo.
Yep.
Ayan. So,
Pong, yeah. 30 Pong.
oh,
Yeah.
yeah, si Attorney Pong. Ayan. So, he tried it first. And
Small
then,
world. Yeah.
tapos he said, hindi, push mo to, premium tong product mo. You know naman how Pong is very
Yeah.
enthusiastic and very
Oh,
supportive sa mga ganitong
he's
bagay,
from
di ba?
aristocrat pedigree, di ba? So
Yes,
Jeff
that's
Reyes is
right.
a good friend of mine. He's with the Reyeses who founded an aristocrat here in the Philippines and Mamasi,
Oh.
and
Yes.
Mm.
all of those great food establishments as well. So you, endorser na kagad si Pong. So
Yeah.
you knew that you had something
May-
going. If
There's
they
a
did
vote of
aristocrat right,
confidence.
yeah, exactly. You can't go wrong with somebody who ran or built aristocrat, right? His family built
That's
it.
right.
So
That's right. So I was like, sige, sige. So I started out, I started making it. I started with 3 kilos muna a week. Now I'm doing 30 a week.
Wow.
wow, 30 kilos of what's your top seller among your lineup? So,
Um, so frozen items, that would be the chicken tikka two ways and the beef kebabs. They're even. Kasi I have the lamb kebabs also. But not a lot of
yeah,
people eat lamb.
Mhm.
And then
yeah,
the burger patties, the 3 meat burger patties, they're a new product. I just released them a few months
yeah.
ago.
The Mi Ultimo burger patty. So,
Yes. Yeah.
and why is it called Mi Ultimo burger patty? Adios patiria dorada. So,
Because it's the ultimate burger patties. It's beef, lamb, and pork all mixed together.
Ah,
oh, yeah. I
okay.
once saw them do that one time. There's this one of my favorite food YouTube channels is Guga Foods. Have you seen that channel? So
Not
this
No.
familiar.
guy, like, he's all about steak and meat on steroids. So he experiments with various kinds of meats. So one time he dry aged a whole steak, Wagyu grade 12 steak in MSG. And
Oh.
he aged it for 21 days, and then he said like the flavor was just amazing. It was intense. So and then Uncle Roger loved that because of
The
that. And he said, "Oh,
MSG.
the flavor MSG." So yeah, so 3 meat burger. Wow, yeah, so I hit the jackpot. Now I feel like cooking, like leaving the show and cooking the burger just to taste it. But
Stay,
for the
stay.
weekend.
Don't even say.
um, so how do you change food to become ready to cook easily or make it like frozen ready to cook, like how's that done? How's that different from just cooking your normal food and then just storing it in the freezer or something like that? So,
Because this is my own recipe. First of all, this is my own recipe from what I've learned with my travels abroad.
yeah.
And freezing it is actually not that difficult. As long as there is the right measurement for the product, it's easy to freeze. And then it's also quick to thaw at the same time. So when it reaches the customers, it's not difficult. You won't wait so long before you can cook it and have it.
I see.
Is there like an ideal temperature for freezing food? Because some that I could see it crystallizes, or turns. Sometimes there's some crystal uh,
That's right.
white stuff that's in the meat. So is there like an ideal temperature?
But if you don't have a blast freezer, ideally from what I've researched and learned, as long as it's negative 18 at least.
Wow.
Mm. Wow.
So you have a blast freezer, I'm sure, with this kind of business.
No, I don't.
No, okay.
No,
So
I
your
don't.
freezer doesn't have much fun because he doesn't have a blast. So.
No, kasi I have a freezer that is dedicated to just that. To just the
Yeah,
product.
yeah. Okay. Correct. So that's
So they're not
so I'm
having a
sure.
party there. It's boring.
Yeah,
It's
that's
just them.
true. Poor freezer. Loaner freezer. Yeah, well, what's this? I'm sure that the we're going to sample later on the food, the kebab and the chicken two ways as well. No? So how is being a foodpreneur, I mean, is it has it been what challenges have you encountered? Was it like tough to start? Can you tell us a little bit about it, and also maybe inspire people who are thinking about it, who have the talent to cook, but they're a little intimidated or daunted by it? So what can you share as far as that's concerned?
Well, starting out was pretty easy for me given nga na si Pong yung nag-push. Di ba?
Yeah.
Di ba?
The
Parang,
guy
oh, you got
in
a
the
thumbs
can,
up from
so
somebody
yeah,
from
right there.
Aristocrat. Like, yeah. Ayan. So,
Aristocrat. He even made this really premium coconut vodka, no? Lakan.
yes,
It's
yes,
number
Lakan.
one
Oh,
brand.
he gave me a
So
bottle. Have you tried?
yep. Yes, yeah. When he was still experimenting with it, I got to try it.
Talaga.
Yeah, hindi pa naman ako nabulag, so
Masarap. I like that
Mm.
that lambanog.
yeah, yeah.
That's
So
really
you were
good.
saying you were
Ayun, so
pushed by,
anyway,
got
so diba,
inspired
if you
by it.
um first of all, starting is the most difficult. You have to make the first step. So you have to convince yourself talaga na you can do it. So once you start it, just keep on going. Start small. Don't don't force yourself na kailangan kong gumawa ng 50 kilos kagad, ganyan. No, start
Yeah,
small. Start less than 10 kilos. And then from there you work yourself up. You work your way up.
yeah. And
Mm-mm.
then what do you do, like in terms of promoting your brand or marketing it? How do you reach out to people and everything so that they
Uh,
know what to get?
yeah, through social media. I have my pages, my Facebook page, my Instagram. I also joined groups, food groups,
Mm,
online food groups like
Mhm.
like elite,
Pare, Foodies of
yeah,
Manila,
yeah,
mga
yeah,
ganyan.
yeah. Best of the best, Manila.
Oo, ganyan, yes. So there, it helps.
Yeah, I love those
It's
Manila
social
ads,
media na eh.
that
Social media marketing.
oo. Tapos
So my
would you, so go ahead, Jen. Sorry.
yeah, so my question is, you've tasted so many different kinds of cuisines. Why did you choose this specific
Yeah.
cuisine?
I've always loved the Middle Eastern cuisine. I remember go in college, gigimik sa Greenbelt too. Yung edad ko na.
Yeah.
Ayun.
Buti
Kakain
nga,
sa...
grade na to ako, ginigimikan ko ng college trams tsaka Tia Marias pa eh.
Tia Marias.
Okay,
They're
masala tayo
chichi,
kasi
they're
kung
zombie.
ano.
And, you know, once you step inside Tia Marias, you have to settle yourself first so your pupils would adjust because it was too dark.
Tapos pwede pa before mag-yossi sa loob. No? You could see like smoke and everything.
Whoa!
Back in the day.
Yeah.
So yeah.
So yeah, I've always loved Arabic food and Middle Eastern food. So I would, every after gimmick, I would go have Mr. Kebab or Berus.
Mr.
And then I
Kebab.
got,
Yeah,
diba?
yeah.
And then I got based sa Saudi Arabia for 4 years.
Oh, I don't know how fortitious. No, you love Middle Eastern food. You got based in Saudi. You went to a Saudi Arabian airline and then got based pa there. Diba?
Ito pa, when I was in college, I worked part-time as the marketing manager of Prince of Jaipur.
Mm.
So, next
BFJF.
talaga
Oh
ako.
my God, that is so
Wow.
Oh man, I miss Prince of Jaipur. Yeah, that was like one of the best Indian restaurants.
Mhm.
Yes.
That's pag gabi, it turns into a club. You know, yeah, where they
I was there before it was like a club scene. I was there
yeah,
no,
it was
pa,
still mainstream restaurant pa.
Yeah.
Like
yeah.
fine dining-ish pa nga siya, di ba? So,
Yes, fine
medyo
dining siya.
Mhm.
oh,
Yung operating hours niya is lunchtime lang talaga and dinner time. So in between, the chefs and bartenders would teach me how to do a little bit of this, a little bit of that.
okay. That's cool. Yeah.
Yeah.
Grabe, I almost forgot about Prince of Jaipur. That was like katabi ni Embassy pa yan eh, di ba?
Yeah.
Near
Yes.
where
It was
where
less souffle before Embassy.
yeah, the souffle. Then there's ano pa nga there before, di ba? There was like
That
what's that
Willie's.
Fat Willie's,
Pat
Big Boy.
Willis.
Yeah. Big Boy, di ba? Big Boy was here in the Philippines for a while and then they didn't
Yep.
succeed. Yeah, so
Oh
sayang,
my.
ano.
Mm.
Yeah. That's like blast from the past. It was like the only
Mm.
thing in BGC, like boom, right there. Everything
Yeah,
was
right
on, like,
there.
blast, di ba?
Everything
Like,
else is like, no, empty lots.
yeah, exactly.
Mhm.
And then that was the fort, di ba? That
Yeah,
area,
that was the fort. Yep.
di ba? Ngayon it's the Fort Strip, and then they changed
Mhm.
it to Fort Street.
Mhm.
So yeah, pero wow. Oh, so that's kind of like, so you have the love for food, then you were able to go along the way, work with restaurants, and then pick it up. Then I'm sure your taste buds and your cooking capabilities were further enhanced when you were in Saudi as well. So
Yes, that's right. That gave me the opportunity to try authentic street food everywhere in the world. So that was like really, really amazing.
Yeah.
You have to try
And
everything.
I'm sure you traveled a lot, na, as a flight attendant. You were like stopovers everywhere, all over the
Yes.
world. Na.
Yes. It was fun. It was fun. And yeah, so I got to compare the taste of the kebabs in the Middle East
Mhm.
and the kebabs here.
Yeah.
So I just decided to copy the one that I know and love in the Middle East and bring it here.
What's the main difference? Like, the ones here are medyo more matamis, I'm sure.
Yep.
Oo, kasi I think fusion na yung nandito
Mm-mm.
to adapt to the Filipino taste.
Yeah,
Yeah.
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 I don't like sugar in my food personally, and I also
Oh
don't like
wow, yeah. You and my wife will get along. She hates sweet food, sweet ulam. Like yeah,
Yeah.
like
Give me
absolutely.
ice cream. Yes, I will have
Yeah,
that sweet.
exactly. So and
Hey,
we have
Speaking of ice cream,
our former guest Bonner Detox saying just passing through. Hi Rika. So
hi
yeah,
Bonner. Oh, wait,
Yeah.
speaking of Bonner, since he's here, we have a collaboration because Alex Mom will be celebrating. We will be celebrating our 1 year anniversary. So for our anniversary, Bonner has made a very, very special flavored ice cream for Alex Mom. We will be giving
Wow.
away some tubs of that.
Wait a minute.
Mm.
You're the one that he made that special ice cream for, that he was talking about, that he sent to
Maybe.
Laguna.
Maybe.
Oh my god,
Oh.
inspired. Oh my gosh, oh, it's all
Oh.
coming together.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
Now I see the connection right there. The one with what was that with dates
Yeah,
and
with
Yeah,
dates. That
coffee,
exactly.
dates,
right?
With
pistachio,
cardamom.
cardamom. Oh my gosh,
Hmm
I love
Wow.
cardamom.
I love cardamom. I love it also in my coffee.
Ah, yes, with my milk,
That's what I didn't know how
milk and
until
cardamom.
Mhm.
you talked about it last week, actually.
Mhm.
So
Yeah,
gotta
it's
try
Middle
that.
Eastern.
Mm.
Yeah. And Middle Eastern, they know their coffee. That practically that's near the region
Yeah.
where coffee was invented in Ethiopia and in that area near the Middle East. So, talking about your travel and your favorite street food. So, aside from the Middle Eastern street food, where in the world would you say that I wish I was back here and tasting blank street food? So,
Hmm. I think that would still be the Middle Eastern
still
street
the
food
Middle East. Okay, wow, you really love
and
your
Indian
Middle
street
East.
food. Kasi the
Uh,
flavor is different. Eh. You bite it
exactly.
and it
Mhm.
bursts in your mouth.
It's the
And it's like,
spices kasi, that they
Yeah.
bring in.
Mm.
Like all the
that's
spices, right?
right. So, we
Uh,
Yeah.
don't get that here a lot. We don't get that in Western cuisine also. So, yung burst ng flavors talaga ng yun. And it's very healthy also kasi it has turmeric, it has cumin, it has
mhm.
Yeah.
cardamom.
Mhm.
So,
Yeah.
you can indulge.
Yeah,
Yeah,
for sure.
I lived in Dubai for 3 years, and I would go to Dubai Creek. That's the old Dubai, not the posh Dubai, because I wanted
Mm-hmm.
to experience
Fishing village
street
Dubai
food.
pa? Yeah.
So I wanted to experience street food, and there's one creek there that has different types of kebabs from different countries. All the stands, the Pakistan, the Uzbekistan, the Kyrgyzstan, and all the stands are
Yeah, yeah,
there.
yeah, yeah.
So
Tajikistan.
every weekend I would try one. I would try one, so I could the differences and the similarities. And just like what you said, Rika, the flavors were just bursting. And it's totally different from the last one, so which is very interesting.
That's true.
Wow. Yeah. And then Bonner said that you gave him the challenge now, but thanks for it. It was your initiative to do it. But Bonner, you have another challenge. You have to make the Mask Rider black ice cream. So I would
Ooh.
really get
Yes.
yeah. Because,
We,
Rico, Bonner was on our other show, the one that Jet also hosts, Geekish
Uh-huh.
Con, about geek and pop culture and everything. Bonner used to be the voice of Eugene, right? Tapuso
Yes,
yun,
that's
tapuso.
right.
And he said that he was also the voice of Mask Rider Black. So he said, so Jet challenged him and said, "What ice cream flavor would you make if it's Mask Rider Black themed?" So Bonner said it's going to make it black sesame. And man, I love black sesame. So
I
Yeah.
love it too. Yeah.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, we will wait for Mask Rider Black. I have
Mhm.
8 pound order ready for you, Bonner, when Mask Rider Black comes through. And I'll give one
Take
pint over to Rika over there, and then send some to Pampanga to Joanne as well. So, and we
Oh, John's
have
so far away
Angelica.
pala.
Hello, Rika, she says. So, hello, Angelica. Thanks for joining.
Hi.
So, you were saying, Rika?
John is so far away pala, no?
Yeah, she
Mhm.
is north to
Mhm.
south. Yeah, so we're
Yeah.
like global. So, but soon we'll have people who will be even further away, right, Jet? Soon.
Yeah.
Hopefully.
Well, probably
Yeah.
we'll
But
have some maple syrup.
be but so you talked about your two top ones are the beef and kofta, beef kebab and kofta, and then the chicken two way. What do you mean by chicken two way?
Yeah. Yep.
It's
Yeah,
chicken tikka base because you can cook it in two ways. So you can grill it or cook it as buttered chicken. Actually, there's a third way for that.
Oh.
oh
There's a third way.
Oh.
It's biryani, pero it's too complicated na to um, put it down sa instruction sheet.
yeah,
I'm
Not
yeah,
bar
proper.
that leads to a YouTube video of it. So yeah,
like
So, pero kasi the goal of Alex Mom was to uncomplicate authentic
yeah,
food cooked at
uh-huh.
yeah.
home. So if I do that, it's gonna be complicated na. Paano na yung mga hindi marunong magluto?
Yeah. Kasi like it's
Uh,
gonna look like that your frozen food it comes with a manual, like an electronic
like
Gadget.
You get to
Translated in
unfold
different
it on it.
Oh
languages.
my gosh.
But one question pa na that I have for either Jet or Rico when you lived back then, did you ever eat camel?
No.
Yes.
No, but they have that big dish that they make like with a camel and they fill it with
Mhm.
rice and
Yes.
everything.
Oh,
Yeah.
madfun?
Yes.
Is that it? Madfun? Jet?
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Ah, okay.
It's they yeah, the entire camel they put it in a huge oven like uh
What? That's like insane, you know?
yeah,
Isn't it they cook the oven under the under the sand?
yes, under the sun. Moroccans have it different. It's elevated, but it's still like 1 story tall. There's a lot of they bake it with sometimes lamb, sometimes with camels. So again, it has a different flavor from Saudi Arabians and the Moroccans.
That's cool. So yeah, and then so we did the chicken the tikka two way. So today Rika was super nice enough and sweet to cook us butter chicken. So um we will now go into food tasting, but before that I have my usual unboxing video that I
Oh
want to
yeah.
show at
Oops.
the moment. That you can't resist
Oh,
anyway.
sorry.
It smells so good. It
It
just smells
smells
so
good. I,
fantastic.
I'm going to put it here, so I mean, I'll be tasty.
Like, so let's look at the unboxing video first of it. Happy Friday, fellow foodies. It's me, the Food Bear of Manila, and we have a fantastic Foodpreneur Friday for back-to-back foodpreneurs. Last week, after we featured Bonner Detox of Jack Frost, this week we have Rika Taylor of Alex's Mom. So Rika Taylor has a very interesting foodpreneur and startup story to share with us. I won't be stealing her thunder, but she sent us over a couple of stuff over from her home business in Santa Rosa, in Laguna. And here it is. Alex's mom sells some nice frozen meats that you can cook. And you can have Persian or Indian food right at the comfort of your home. And the cool thing about this is it's ECQ. You're missing your Indian or your Persian fix. Just order away from her. So we have these kebabs and koftas. And it comes with the really handy cooking instructions as well, especially if you're not really a professional chef or you're a little intimidated by making Persian food at home. The cooking instructions make it super easy, and she makes it like really easy for you to replicate those recipes at home. We have garlic sauce. If you can't get enough of the garlic sauce at your Mr. Kebabs and everything, she has a whole bottle of them. I could literally drink this whole thing, but I won't because I have to share it with Jet. So I'll drink half of it. Then we have here Mi Ultimo burger patties. So I'll cook this for another day. Mi Ultimo burger patties. Adios patria adorada. Adios patria adorada. And then we have this fantastic butter chicken. Rika was so sweet to cook this for us. Fantastic. Look at that marvelous sauce that it has. It smells so terrific. This is, she sells the frozen chicken tikka two ways, which you can cook at home, but she was so nice enough to cook it for us. So thank you very much for that, Rika. We cannot wait to sample that on the show later. You have it, the unboxing of another fantastic product, lovingly built by foodpreneurs. So we can't wait to hear the startup story that Rika has, what inspired her to have this food, and we will taste the food itself later on. I will be cooking the kebab and kofta, and we'll be tasting it along with the butter chicken as well. So let's get on with the show. Yes, let us get on with it. I am sure Jet is like, come on, stop talking so I can eat my buttered chicken. So I have rice here, Jet. Do you have rice?
I do have rice, but I'm going to eat this on its
I,
own,
I
alone,
wish
no
I had
rice.
basmati rice though, but
Oh yeah.
and Rika said this is matakaw sa kanin. So
Uh-huh.
people on keto.
As In
Yeah.
Middle East, before you take a bite of your food, you say Bismillah.
Bismillah.
Yes.
Bismillah.
Oh,
Mm,
oh,
so
oh,
good.
this is so good.
Mm. The butter is just so creamy. It's like, and
The
you can
texture, the
tell.
consistency. I'm
Yeah.
sorry, Mitch. Yeah,
No, go ahead. Go
go
ahead.
on. The texture, the consistency. It's like it brought me back to the Middle East. I
I
swear.
know.
I feel like there's Hindi music playing in the background. Bollywood movie there while I'm eating
Look out
this.
for the camel. It's about to hit you. Guys.
Yeah, that's
Speedy
one of
Habibi, this
camel.
is very
I'm
good.
so glad naman that you liked it. That's one of the goals of Alex's mom. A lot of Filipinos have been to the Middle East and have come back here. So I want to bring back good memories in every bite.
Mm.
And
I have never
you
been to the Middle
did.
East except for the airport on my way to Europe, but yeah, this is just really good. I can taste the tomato. Oh no, we lost Rika. Rika, come
I'm
back.
here.
Come back. Come
I'm here.
back. So yeah, I mean, I can taste tomato too. You know,
Yeah.
There's tomato there. Yeah.
is that in the
It's cooked in
instructions?
tomato gravy.
Tomato
Ah,
gravy. Yep.
yeah, tomato gravy. So, and then I am
Oh,
pairing mine with a nice glass of Don Papa rum and Coke Zero.
Oh, that's a good rum.
A very good rum, probably the
Mhm.
best in the world. So last week after we had our food show, they had a master class. So they sent me this whole
mm-hmm.
kit, bitters and everything. So yeah, it was pretty good. It was like rum Papa rum. It's like we should be proud. That Filipinos, we have the best rum in the world in Don Papa and the Tanduay rums, and then we are actually the world's number one consumer of gin. Did you guys know that?
I know.
Philippines
I
is
did not know
gin
that
capital.
either.
Yeah, you look it up
The
in Google,
Cuatro
like,
Cantos?
yeah, gin pomelo, di ba?
Yeah.
Ginebra is gin, apparently. So we have gins for the masses, for the working classes. We have gins for, high end and everything. So we love our gin. And gin is like so adaptable. You can put it with tonic water. You can
Mm-hmm.
mix it with Perrier or San Pellegrino. Or I found a new good club soda. Summit sells this really good club soda. So also in a glass bottle, 50 pesos only for a liter versus Perrier, which is like 90 pesos. So that's and the
Oh,
quality is just as good. So check it out. It's a good mixer for your highballs. If just put some Jameson and some of that, and you're good to go with that. So
I know what
um
I'm getting now on Monday.
there you go. We were talking about whiskey. What's your favorite poison? There was so. But Jet, what would you drink with this? So Jet, he usually pairs non-alcoholic drinks with his food. So what would you pair with this, Jet, with the buttered chicken?
Lassi.
Yes.
I'll pair this
Jet,
with
do you like
lassi.
salted or sweet lassi?
Salted.
Yeah, that
Yeah.
I like the salted one too, actually. Although, sometimes I'm in a sweet lassi mood. But speaking of
Yeah.
lassi, I ordered the Culture Comfort ice cream of Bonner, Jack Frost. So right afterwards,
Mm-hmm.
and it tastes like lassi turned into ice cream. Like because
Oh.
it's Yakult in it. So
Mm-hmm.
yeah, yeah. It's if you like the taste of lassi and then you want it in an ice cream form, order the Bonner's Culture Comfort. It's and be part of the club. You come and go. The Culture Club. My age is revealing again. Oh man. And then so we are unfortunately Jet didn't have his guy who can cook it because he's in the office right now. His guy had to leave early, but don't worry, I will share a quick video about how easy it is to cook the kebab actually. So let's watch the video and then I will sample the kebab and then Jet will make a follow-up video about it. So
Right.
So, iingitin ko si Jet with the kebab. So, yeah.
I'll finish this while the video's playing. Wow, that looks
Yeah.
good.
Yeah. Yeah. The smells amazing too. So,
Mm.
so let us check the video. If we are we getting the video through, Joanne, or is it still uploading? There. There you go. Kebab in 40 seconds. 40-second kebab.
I'm sorry, I'm still chewing.
Enjoy
Caught
your
in the
dinner,
act.
Jeff.
It's
Yeah.
done.
It's done.
It's done.
He obviously did not like it. He needs to taste more of it.
Uh-huh.
Okay, okay. That is noted. Okay.
So speaking of which, so that was the kebab. So again, from frozen or from thawed frozen to I cooked it in a cast iron pan. Super easy because it's beef and it's already like well, you don't need to overcook it, the pan's heat sort of already puts it through, and so I am ready to sample it right here with the garlic sauce. This is the garlic sauce left that I didn't drink. No, I didn't. Just kidding. I almost wish I have naan right now.
Oh yeah.
Or yeah, so I can wrap
Or
this in it.
roti. Yeah.
Mm, or roti. Mm, that was really good. Mm. Um, so I'm going to try it without the garlic sauce now. It's seasoned really well. It's not, it's a good balance. Huh? There's a saltiness, there's a little spice in it. It's just balanced so well. And then when you put in the garlic sauce, it just enhances the flavor. So now I see why this is like these two are the top selling products that you have. So mm, super sarap.
Yes, and I also use premium ingredients. Like, the
I can
beef
taste.
is grass-fed New Zealand beef. Also with the lamb kebabs, it's grass-fed. It's from New Zealand also.
Mm,
And then for the garlic sauce, I use fresh garlic bits. As in, I do it myself.
I tasted the fresh
I
garlic.
don't use
It's,
garlic powder and none of that.
mm, sarap, grabe. It's like and I'm a huge fan of garlic kasi. So um yeah, when you have this, the aswangs will stay away from you.
So yun, it has no preservatives and no extenders. So when you go
Mhm.
every bite, siksik na siksik siya.
Yeah.
Oh,
And
mm,
when I looked at the frozen, well, it wasn't all frozen when it got here, but you could see that it wasn't breaking apart. It wasn't.
who
It
was it?
stays together. And the color, you could tell if there's a lot of preservatives. The color
Yeah,
will be different.
correct,
But
correct.
the color is just right. You knew that it was prime ingredients were used. That was
Yeah,
fantastic. Mhm.
that's correct. And even like when you open it, the smell, it doesn't smell like
Mhm.
there's some meats have a certain smell. This one just like it's like I could even eat it straight out of the bag, but I cooked it. So, yeah.
Anong steak
But
tartare?
hmm? Yeah, parang tartar. Yeah? Like, well, I like my steak kasi rare. Rare to medium. So yeah,
Same.
yeah. Do not double murder your steak.
I'm
So,
ano naman, rare to
Exactly.
blue.
hmm?
Rare
Blue?
to.
Rare to blue. I like my steak
Oh,
rare to
nice.
blue.
Yeah,
Oh.
that's amazing. Yeah. DM, I was waiting for DM to say something. So thank you for commenting, DM. Wow, that was so quick to prepare. Yes, it was so quick to prepare. iMovie helped me prepare it too. So, oh, there's Carla. Hi, Carla. That hot sauce is really good too. It complements the kebab really well. You know what? I gave away my hot sauce to Jet. It was in the bag. So don't worry. I still have two more kebabs here.
Oh,
We'll just like probably like mix the garlic with like some uh some sriracha or something. So I'll think of something diabolical
the
for
hot sauce is made of ghost pepper and habanero. So be
Oh,
cautious,
that's hot.
ha.
Ghost
oh
pepper. Mm.
wow. You know, we had another guest here a couple of weeks back, Rika. I don't know if you've tried Menzies Jerk House. So we had Shane Cousin. So he owns Menzies Jerk House. He makes this amazing Caribbean hot sauce made of ghost peppers also and habanero. And then there's this other one that he uses and
California Reaper. He added
California.
California Reaper for us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm not sure if he's on
Oh,
LEP also, Rika, but you have to try his food too because it's amazing. What an amazing person to Shane Cousins, Menzies Jerk House. I'll message you.
mhm.
And he's also in our group as well. So
Yes, please.
yeah,
Yes, please.
yeah. So given that, thank you so much for joining us today and for your time in sharing your story and your food with us, which we super love. And Jet like finished all of it. So
Thank you for having me.
and then
So
like her anyone who wants to order from you, how do they get in touch with you? And how do they order from you? Do they have to be in the south? Do they have to be is there like a limitation or anything for it?
for
No,
lead time to prepare.
no, yes, the main hub is in Laguna, but I have
Mhm.
resellers in Taguig, Quezon
Mm,
City. I have two in Quezon City actually. One is they sell it frozen. That's Market
wow,
Finds Manila. You can just
market find.
search their social media pages. Another one is you if you want it cooked na with rice and veggies and the sauce, just search for Kain Tayo. They're
Kain
located
tayo.
at Maginhawa.
Oh,
Oh,
okay.
Yes,
yeah.
and then
Jet
for
is
Taguig,
Okinawa
we
din
have
eh. So.
Farmed Forces.
Sorry, go ahead.
Ayan, sorry. And for Taguig, we have Farmed Forces. And then I'm still working on another location for our resellers, just so to get the products easier to everybody.
That is awesome. That's amazing. Yeah. And I'm really glad that things are going strong for you and more power to you. And we will continue to support you and eat
Thank you.
that.
More power to you guys too.
Well,
Yeah.
thank
Thank you
you.
for guessing. And, we have so many friends in common and everything. And, after this ECQ and craziness and everything, hope we can meet up also soon to get together, So, in
Yes,
fact, the
looking
funny thing is like
forward to
that
that.
I haven't seen Jet for a decade, actually, literally.
Yeah.
We worked together in the same call center. We haven't seen each other for a decade. We got back together during ECQ. Paul, our common friend, who is the podcast coach, got us together here, and pretty much that's how everything's virtual nowadays. I mean, there are a couple of people you make friendships with that you don't need to meet in person anymore. So again, thank you so much, Rika Taylor, for joining us. Alex, mom, don't forget to check out also the other distribution centers for her fabulous food. And also, before we end the show, I also want to promote the podcast coach, who is our producer for this particular show. He has a free webinar on August the 27th about podcasting. If you want to get started with it and everything, the link is below. Join the community to register. It's free. He'll help you through it. And he is just amazing. So DMs is awesome. We can grab some in Taguig. Yeah, that you can do. So what was the name of the distributor in
Yes,
Taguig again?
please. Farmed Forces Philippines.
Farm Forces Philippines. So yeah, Farm Forces of the Philippines.
Yes,
So
that's right.
Thank you for your service, Farm Forces. So, again, thank you again for joining us. Have a great weekend, Rika. We will be in touch. And again, to all
Have
of
a
the
great
foodies
weekend,
of
guys.
Manila, thank you
Happy
so much.
weekend. Thank you so much. I enjoyed it. I enjoyed it immensely. Thank you.
Yes. Stay safe, everyone. Stay safe from the Delta variant. So, bye.
Bye.